off as I just got on. I have this there is Breton and his new number 226 as we are out here. Just got on, just got it set up. Kind of a last minute thing I decided to do here tonight, do the 2 p.m. or today, do the 2 p.m. officials. We're gonna go. We got Tyler Descharm in the lead, probably gonna be our winner here tonight. We're going to go ahead and pull up a little bit better camera angle here for you guys. What do we got going on? Yeah. I need a better idea of where these guys are. Oh, that's not what do we got? Alright, that's better. Right now, go through the grid. We have Tyler Descharm in the lead. Kenneth Conroy in second. Zach Clark in third. Breton Hoff and fourth, Brian in fifth, John in sixth, Timothy in seventh, Robert in eighth, Brennan in ninth, Chuck in 10th, and Charlie's out there. About to go a lap down, already went a lap down in that number 6 machine. As we go back up to the front, Tyler Descharm out there setting the pace, 0.6 of a second out to the lead as these guys are pretty much single file. No caution flag yet as there are 11 cars on the track. Should be a pretty clean, quick one here for the 2 p.m. Certainly don't hear a whole lot going on the radio. I'm going to go ahead and put that across. If somebody says something, you guys are going to hear it with me. It'll be a good one. Let me make sure all the sound is correct. We got the sound on. As these guys are out here beating and banging with the wall for the 2 p.m. official. 75 laps here this afternoon. What's up, the one person that's watching my random stream? Oh, the 41. Brian up into the wall. John's going to take advantage of that. Try and get up underneath him. Not able to do it as the 41 of Brian continues to beat off on the wall. That sounds so wrong. So wrong. But he is starting to pull away from John, even up on the wall. John in that 6th position. Go back up to 3rd. Let's check out Breton's new paint scheme. Wonder if that is what he was what he was given. Kind of a cool paint scheme and simple. In that number 226, driven by Breton Hoff. I have to double check with him here. I believe that is the paint job he got from Johnny G. But you see over there, 1776. What up, everybody? How are you guys doing this afternoon? Breton is not in the hangout room. I'm gonna jump in live, be respectful. I am on the Discord. If you're watching board, want to come in, watch. Shoot some calls with me. Go ahead and jump in there. I may do another official after this. Who the heck knows? Who knows what I'll do? I don't even know what I'll do at half the time. But meanwhile, Tyler is starting to lose ground on 2nd place Kenneth. Kenneth is closing the gap. That gap is shrinking between 1st and 2nd. As Tyler Descharm pulled out to a good lead. Now it's starting to grow a little bit. The yellow flag comes out. Let's go take a look and see if we can figure out what happened here. Ooh, 12 off the wall. Oh, he blinks. That doesn't seem to be the reason for the caution. Big blocks! Trying to figure out what brought out this caution. The 7. He stops on the track. That is what brings out the first caution flag today. Why couldn't he pull in a little bit further and just... I don't know. We could say a whole lot about that, but I guess we won't. Big blocks, as Bill would say. Hey, Bill, what are you doing at 4 o'clock? What am I normally doing? Actually, I can't run the 4 o'clock one. Green flag is out as Tyler gets on it. Kenneth's going to be right on his heels. Now remember, Kenneth was gaining on Tyler at one point. I hear you. Kenneth was actually gaining on Tyler at one point. Let's see if he can reel him in. Tyler's been the class of the field. Bratton makes his way to third. Zach back to fourth. Zach, you know, I'll tell you what, so one thing about this kid, Zach Clark, he has gotten quicker. He's just got a few things where he's got to learn how to control it, but this kid has dramatically gotten better. Zach Clark, he is definitely one to watch out for here coming in the future. John, up to the 10th position. And that number 5. You know, I haven't decided yet. I think I want to do something with the Miatas, just because they're so fun. I haven't figured it out yet. Wide open Wednesday. Wheeling would be fun too. Is Tyler not able to shake Kenneth? Kenneth on his heels. I've raced Kenneth a few times. Had some good races with him. He is quick, especially later in the run. Dirt bags are very interesting. I know who you're talking about. It just looks funny when you say it. I will let you know, Bill. I'll announce it here soon. I'm not going to tell you what I did. As the yellow flag comes out, I actually freaking tried to stay up, dozed off until about, I don't know, 10 minutes before this race. Yeah. Big F in the chat. I never sleep like that. I've been doing a lot of it lately. See what happened to Chuck here, which brought out the caution. Oh, he got into the wall. So easy to do on the front straightaway as you're learning this track, overdriving. Chuck gets up into the wall. That's what brought out this caution. As we're waiting to go green flag racing. This track is tricky. I'll tell you what, it's so short. You wouldn't believe how big of an issue it is trying to get caught up in going green flag racing. I want to do the Miata somewhere else. Green flag racing. Green flag back out. Tyler back to the lead. Kind of tries to go low. Here comes Bretton Huff in that number 226. But now he's got to deal with Zach Clark to the outside. Him and Zach Clark side by side for third. That's going to let the leaders get away. Zach Clark's going to take advantage of being on the outside. The bottom side is definitely not ready yet. I'll tell you what, I did a lot of practice last night. That bottom side, if you can run it, can be so important late in this race. I practiced it last night. Got my times down to 9s. You know, I popped a couple 7s and 8s, but you can't do it consistently. But I got myself down to 9s and 0s last night on the bottom side. That might be big. I was thinking maybe Charlotte or something, but I'm not 100% sure. I may go on the AI later and do a couple test Miata runs at places to see where they're wide open. I definitely want to try something different with them. I want to do the Miatas at Charlotte. I just don't want it to be single file. That's my biggest concern. And Charlotte's great because a lot of people have Charlotte. So yellow flag is out once again. Once again, looks like Chuck Phillips brings out this caution. Second caution brought out by Chuck Phillips here tonight. As Brett. Oh, Brett. Oh my God. Bretton's on chat ban. His vacation is over as 11. Up on his roof.
Oh, I was talking to the number 3 car.
Oh no, that's Zach. Zach talking to Bretton. Asking if they're just gonna switch spots. Zach, they're chat banned. Hold on, I'll tell him. Oh, getting ready to go green flag racing once again. Pace car is off.
Green flag, green flag.
It's gonna be around 11 p.m. because freaking I gotta wait on Max. I don't know what to say about Max. Max does a lot for me. You know that, Bill. But Max doesn't get out of school until around 11 p.m. Doesn't get home from school. So whatever I do is going to be around 11 p.m. because I need, good, reliable race control, especially for a race for that. As it looks like it's starting to heat up to the lead, as Kenneth is definitely picking up speed in that number 27 machine as he tries to get up underneath Tyler. These are the number 1 and 2. Yeah, I know. So it'll probably be around 11 p.m. Green flag around 11:30 Eastern. Here comes Kenneth. He tries to slide job. Gonna lose that momentum. Tyler able to cross him back over. Kenneth trying to work downside again. But yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good day at work. As the battle for first is starting to heat up. The biggest thing to watch here, Kenneth is definitely heating up his tires. I don't think it has as big an issue here at Burberry as it does some of the other ones. Because this track is so momentum based. But you definitely know that Kenneth is heating up his tires, doing those crossovers. Oh, he's working the back of Tyler though. He is gaining ground. That number 27 machine is definitely one to watch here. Meanwhile, we got Zach solidly in third as Breton having to fight off the number 5 of John. As Breton's going to work the outside and try and work back around him. Right now, this is the battle on the track as this one is calmed down for first. We're going to watch this battle for the fourth as Breton works the outside. John down low. It's funny how many of these people I know and Breton's in the Discord often. I like racing John. John's awesome. So it's kind of cool to go out here and watch these guys that you start to know day in and day out running these things. As now John's having to battle with Brian. Brian all over his heels is looking to try to go single file. Meanwhile, got a battle for the 7th position right behind him between this 10 and the 8. Oh, Dren gets up into the wall as Timothy's down low trying to dig up underneath him. Good battle here for that 7th and 8th position at the back of the lead pack. So every position matters as they are showing right here. Oh, he can't quite get there. Almost loses it and gets into the wall as he's going to lose ground. We're going to back to the front as Tyler has decided it is time to go. Tyler in that number 25 machine out 0.6 of a second. Ken Kenneth reel him in. It looks like Kenneth is starting to reel him in as he got those tires pulled down. As this battle, let's see, is Breton gaining. Breton's 1.5 seconds back from third place. As he's going to try and reel in that number 4 machine. What number is on the side of it? Oh, 32. Yeah, I got a question. Who the hell picks the number 32? Like, I've never woke up in the morning and said, hey, Zach, I want the number 32. I'm just picking on you. All right, so Zach out there. I picked the 39 one time because it was easy to make with duct tape. And it was an available number for a race I was doing. Tyler, way out in front now, 1.2 seconds. Will we get another caution flag to get these guys tighter together? I'll tell you what, if we get another caution, as good as Tyler is, he's got to watch out for that number 27 machine. Kenneth is so good late in the run. He could easily steal the victory as it looks like the gap between third and fourth is closing in. This looks like it's going to be the battle by the end of the race, maybe sooner, as they got 21 laps to go. 20 laps to go now as the leaders cross the line. But I'll tell you what, Breton has caught Zach for that third position. Zach Clark definitely, like I said, improving week in and week out as I see him. Nice to see him running up in the front. Here comes Breton. Digging in on that number 32. Breton in the 226. Got a whole lot of MDiTV up on that thing. That's awesome. As he's 0.5 of a second back. Remember, he was a 1.5 seconds back not too long ago. What kind of move will Zach do to try and defend this? Will he try to move to the bottom side, knowing he is much slower, or stay up top and make Breton go down low? As the laps are winding down here, the lead is extending out to 2 seconds between Tyler and Kenneth. Here comes Breton to the bottom side, up underneath Zach Clark. Can't quite get there. As they are side by side for third. Breton down on the bottom side. Can't quite clear him. Now Breton, remember what I said. We're inside 20 laps. This track has gotten slicker. It's not as slick as it normally is. If he can find a way to really work the bottom late in this run when they get to about 10 to go, as close to those tires, but not on the tires, he may have an advantage here. Let's see what Breton's able to do here with that number 32. The laps are clicking down quick in this little short track. Things are definitely intensifying a little bit here. The pressure is on for Zach Clark to keep it smooth, as he is definitely, I mean, you can see the improvement. I mean, he's a little too sideways right now. We'll give him that. But Zach Clark, week after week, I've seen so many improvements in him in that big block. Getting faster, getting faster. He is now starting to put the heat on. As Breton kind of stale behind him, trying to figure out where he can pass him as they both get the wall there in 3 and 4. We have 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. What is Breton going to do with Zach Clark as the lead battle has stayed at 2 seconds? And they might be working lap traffic soon. Let's go take a look and see where they are on the track real quick. So they got lap cars working the bottom. Oh my God. What is he doing? Oh, these lap cars may play a huge role here, as they could very easily get into each other and change the whole outlook of this race. Zach, oh, way sideways as Breton must have slipped up. He's gained a ton of ground on the 4th place machine of Breton Huff. As the laps are winding down, we have 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go for our leaders. Tyler with quite the lead over 2nd place, so we're going to continue to watch this 3rd place battle. Can Breton reel him back in as he is 0.5 of a second back? He's got 5 more laps to do it. Breton trying to work the back end of that number 32 of Zach Clark, and he has closed the gap back in. It is go time. What is Breton going to do? Can Breton get around the number 32 of Zach Clark? As they're coming to 3 laps to go, 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go, 3 laps to go right now. Sorry. Keep forgetting they're not the leaders. The leaders are way behind them. 3 laps to go for these guys, 2 laps for our leader. As this battle has definitely picked up 2 more laps. Can Breton do anything with the number 32 of Zach Clark? Zach binds it up a little bit. That's going to let Breton get some momentum as they are coming to get the white flag right now. 1 more lap for these guys. Right behind him, we got Tyler Deschamps. Going to go ahead and take the victory. Kenneth in 2nd. As we're going to watch and see who's going to be our 3rd place as Breton goes to the bottom. Here, side by side, coming out of 4 is going to be Zach Clark. For the 3rd spot, Breton in 4th. John is going to go ahead and bring it home in 5th. Brennan 6th. Timothy in 7th. Brian in 8th. Chuck in 9th. Robert in 10th. Charlie in 11th. And Charles in 12th. Man, what a race for 11th there, guys. That was one heck of a battle. Man, that was a good battle.
Got some beef hop?
That was a good race. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, guys. Tell me what you want to do. Let's see. What time is... Ooh.
What was that?
You guys want to go watch some 358s at Lernerville? We could go do that. We definitely 100% could go do that if you guys want. Tell me in the chat, are you guys done watching or you want to watch some more? I am doing Miatas somewhere for the wide open. Don't know yet. I mean, I'm sure I'll be running some big blocks at some point, but on the channel, we're going to do the Miatas at somewhere. Probably Charlotte. Alright, let's go see who's signed up for the 358s. What are you running right now, Schellenberg? Rocket Man? Let's see who's running them for starters. I don't know any of those guys. Alright, let's see. Who else do we got? What else do we got? You're not on as a... Well, so, no. I don't know. The Legacy Charlotte is a free track. To some people, it really depends on when you signed up. So weird with freaking iRacing when they run the promotions and certain things at certain times. They gotta looking to see what I want to watch for a race. Is this one up? Is there a race here? No. Nope. Let's see. What do we got for races going on right now? Pro Lates, are they up? Tell you what, Pro Lates are up. We'll watch some Pro Lates. Who wants to watch some Pro Lates? Why not? I'm going to go ahead and put up some Pro Late models. Probably. I got to go test it. That's the biggest thing. I want to make sure it's going to be okay. So after I'm done doing a couple of these, I'm going to go on the AI and test it. I want to make sure there's going to be side-by-side racing, and then I'm going to go from there. I'll put it in the... Now, you're on my Discord. I'll put it on the announcements once I know for sure. I just need to go out there and test it and make sure. It's going to be like 11 p.m. tonight, though, when we run it, because that's when Max gets off of school, gets home from school. And I need race control. And, you know, Max is my right-hand man. All right, we're going to go into the pros at Knoxville. We're going to go see how they're running. The pro big blocks, or pro modified. Pro late models, wow. If I could spit it out. Doesn't look like it's a high strength of field. It's only a 1909 strength of field as I am loading into this one. Waiting for it to come up. I don't know why it's so goofy there. Alright, here comes the sim. The sim is there. As these guys are... Are we racing already? Oh. No, they're not racing. It's gotta be practice. Yeah, these guys are out practicing. They have 5 minutes of practice. They are in practice. Qualifying is going to be coming out here soon. This. We're going to go like this. Get the session state. We'll go ahead and put the driver's name down at the bottom so you got it, so you know who we're talking to, who we're looking at. As Michael Green is out there putting down some laps. I'm going to click it up because I got the radio on. That way you can see who comes across. I'll let you know Schellenberg for sure though. And if you guys give me 1 minute, I will be right back.
Green flag, green flag.
I am back, guys. Sorry about that. I should have switched it automatically to the heat races. Robert has the lead in that number 8 machine. David Wallace in second. Justin in third. Matthew Sprague in fourth. Peter in fifth. Zach is not on the field. It looks like Zach might have wrecked or pulled off the track. One or the other. Let's see what happened to Zach. Zach doing wheelies. Let's go see exactly where that started. Oh, that'll make a highlight. Look at that. Boom! He gets some air. Zach has problems out on the track. Decides to pull it off as the white flag is out for heat race number 1 at Knoxville for the pro late models. Let me go ahead. I am no longer on brakes, so I guess I don't need that up there. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Checkered flag is out as it is spitting and sputtering because I'm making it do too much. Sorry about that. As Robert takes the lead. As we get ready for heat race number 2 in the pro late models. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. Or go through the starting grid. We got Lane starting on the pole in that number 22 machine. Robert just gridding in that number 10. Ken Brown not gridded. It always screws me up. Jeez. We got the 78 of Michael. There's Ken Brown in the 5. Click Gets in the 11. And Jordan Mellis in that number 9 machine. About to pull out of the pit road. Got 6 cars in this one. In heat race number 2, looks like everybody's going to be going to the feature here in official race in the 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Official Pro 2 or Pro late models. Man, I cannot talk already, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I just got up a little while ago. I don't know why I fell back asleep. As we're going to see if Robert can lead this one flag to flag, heat race number 1, or does Lane, or can Lane lead this one flag to flag, or does Robert have something for him? We're going to find out here in about 8 laps as they're going to take the green flag. This time by, pace lights are out. What a bit of traffic outside the track. Sometimes you don't realize the detail they put in here. The car's driving on the other side of the track. That's some extreme detail that they put in iRacing. Max, are you watching? Pace truck is down. They're about to take the green flag. Green, green, green as Lane gets on the loud pedal And look at Robert drop like a rock as Ken's going to go and take that second spot. Ken in that number 5 working the bottom side. Oh! We got Jordan up into the wall. He's going to save it, but man, he has mangled the right side of that number 9 machine. Move back up, Lane leading Ken in second. Robert trying to figure out a way around him. Here comes the 78 of Michael Greenis. He's got Clint Getz all over the back of him. Single file right now, but man, these guys are trying to find a way around as Robert is really on that throttle. Trying to pick up some space, loses space on the second place machine of Ken Brown. Ken Brown opening the gap between second and third as Lane is driving away from this one. Oh, Robert blinked out. That doesn't help anybody, but he is starting to reel back in the number 5. Can he get to Ken Brown and get around him as Michael in that number 78 is right behind him? Michael in that 78 trying to dig down in that bottom side, but Robert looking fast. Everything seems to have flattened out. Everybody even. Nobody coming or going except Lane driving away from the field in that number 22 machine. Oh, Robert gets a little squirrely. He's got Michael on his heels. Michael trying to take that third spot. He's going to go ahead and look high and just wait for another bobble out of that number 10. Man, it's been a minute since I've done this track and the late models, but I'll tell you what, in the big blocks, when the track is this fresh, this tacky, you have to wait for somebody to make a mistake. It is definitely follow the leader until the track seconds out, but it does look like the 78 is faster than the 10 as he is looking to the inside, but nothing there yet. This is the battle on the track for third place as the 10 of Ken gets a little, Robert gets a little squirrely there. That's going to give Michael more opportunities as he looks for a place to pass. He's got one more lap to try it. Lane in the lead, Ken Brown in second as this is the battle. Here comes Michael to the outside. Michael going for the power move. Gets to the outside of Robert. Can he make the pass? Coming out of turn 4, side by side through 3. Coming out of 4. Here comes Michael for the third spot. He's going to get around him. Michael gets the third spot. What a race there. Lane in first, Ken in second, Michael in third, Robert in fourth, Clinton in ninth. A lot of good sportsmanship there as you heard it over the radio. Man, those guys, that was a good race. That was a good race right there. All right, these guys are going to get lined up. Just waiting for them to grid up. Now I can go through. There we go. There's Robert in the 64. He's all ready to go. Starting on the pole lane, we just saw win heat race number 2, starting second. And David Walls in the 8, starting third. Ken Brown in the 5, starting fourth. Justin in the 3, starting fifth. Michael Garin in the 78, starting sixth. Matthew starting 7th. Robert in the 10, starting 8th. See, that's 2 spots. That one position meant a whole lot there. Peter in the number 13 will be starting 9th. Clint Getz in that number 11, starting 10th. And Jordan, last one to grid up, starting in the, going to be starting in the 11th position. Because Zachary did not grid up. Zachary, as you remember, struggled in the heat race. It took the jump on the inside, I guess you could say.
Robert, I'm just north of you.
Hit the berm, went flying. That was pretty cool to watch as you guys can hear these guys talking over the radio.
Indeed.
All right, these guys seem pretty positive. This might be a good race here, guys. Unless it gets a little, somebody makes a mistake, it might get a little salty then. But as of right now, everybody seems to be in a good mood. As the green flag's going to come out this time by, pace truck will pull in. And Robert will set the pace in that number 64.
Good luck, all.
Lane's going to be starting to the outside.
Don't run away from us, please.
As we got fireworks on the way.
Good luck, everybody.
Gonna be a good one here. This looked like it was gonna be a good race, maybe between these two. But I'm curious to watch because Michael was definitely faster the slicker the track got. Can he gain some more spots and making that power move on the outside. That was a great pass for that third position. As the green flag comes out, green flag is out as the 64 gets a nice jump. Here comes David out of the third spot up to second, almost to the lead. Down into turn 3 and 4. We got Robert in the lead, Dave in second, all over the leader. He's trying to find a way underneath. Leader gets loose. David keeps it out the back. Looked like we had some contact further in the pack, but it did not bring out the caution. As Peter, it says Peter went in the pits and came out. I don't know. Oh, Peter, I don't know. I don't know what happened to Peter. As, man, we got the 8 of David all over the back of the leader, but that's going to open it up for Lane because he wasn't able to get around. Ken Brown in that 5 as here comes Michael. I said watch out for him. He is cruising on the high side trying to get around the number 5. Oh, here comes the 8 of David Walls around the outside for the lead, making the power move in that number 8 machine. Give us a new leader as David is taking it away from Robert in the 64. Here comes Lane up underneath Robert. We got a battle for second as our pole sitter is falling back in the pack. The 22 of Lane Bottomfield working that bottom side, trying to get around that number 64. He's not able to do it. He's going to have to fall back in third as Ken Brown able to protect the 4th spot as Michael's having to fight the 10. We got Matthew and Michael racing it out side by side. Oh, slide job. Slide job as he parks it right in front of the 78. 78 of Michael, able to keep it out of him as Matthew takes the 5th position. Back up to the front. David driving away from the field. Robert in second. Lane in third as Lane is all over the back bumper of that number 64 Robert. Lane's going to go back down to the bottom side. He wants that second spot as Robert swings wide there, side by side, down into turn 1 and 2. Lane's going to try it. No, there's nothing there. The door is closed, not able to slide up. Side by side, down the back straightaway, into 3 and 4. Can Lane get around? Remember, heating these tires up means so much here. And that bottom car is definitely doing it more than the high side. How long can he run the bottom before he has to make the pass? He's going to slide in front of the 64. 64 going to cross over as they go down the back straightaway. Can Robert make the inside work? He's going to send it into 3 and 4. Not able to slide up as Lane has got the momentum on the high side. Down into 1 and 2 as this battle for second continues on. Oh, 64 hits the berm. Or whatever you want to call it on the inside. That's going to cost him any chance for second. He's going to have to give it up. Now he's going to have to deal, not quite yet, with Ken Brown. But Ken Brown was looking to close the gap as he was slipping. David way out in front by himself, 1.1 seconds. As Lane is going to try and reel him in that second spot. We're going to go look, I'm going to look at lap times so far. Our leader is the fastest car on the track, so he's not losing any ground on these guys behind him. It ain't a lot faster, but it's enough faster to keep that lead. This is the battle on the track right now for second. Oh, as I say that, it looks like Matthew and that number 10 is trying to work around Robert. Matthew working the high side, coming with the momentum as Michael shuts the door, or Matthew shuts the door. Hold on, Robert shuts the door. Man, I can't get these names, not used to these guys. As the 10 took the spot, but here comes the 5 of Ken Brown back to the bottom side. He's going to try and slide up. Nope, here comes Matthew on the high side to take it back. Side by side for the 4th position as these guys are battling hard. Oh man, Matthew runs the wall down the straightaway, able to keep that 4th position. Ken's going to fall back to 5th. Michael in that 6th spot. I expected him to be a little further up. Let's see if he can make some ground now and get himself into the top 5. Justin in that number 3, sitting in 7th. And the other Robert in the 10, other 10, running 8th. Clinton gets in 9th. Jordan way sideways in the 9, sitting in 10th. He is struggling. Peter in the 13 had issues early on. At least one lap down, sitting in 11th. And Jordan almost wrecked it on his own as he just threw it in there. Back up to the front, David well out in front. We got Lane in second, 64. Robert still on his heels. And here comes Matthew Sprague. He is gaining on these guys. We're going to have a battle for third before long. Let's look at the lap time. Yeah, he is definitely the fastest car on the track right now. Is that number 10 of Matthew Sprague? Let's see what he's able to do as he is closing in on the whole top 3. If we got a battle further on in the pack, let's go take a look and see what's going on here. As we have the 3 of Justin trying to get around the 5 of Ken Brown for the 6th position. As Michael got around him, I missed that. As I'm going to keep an eye on what's going on a little bit further up. Like I said, this 4th place car of Matthew Sprague is definitely the fastest car on the track right now. He is the one to watch as the 64 of Robert is starting to work the 22 lane. This is all going to play into favor of Matthew as they battle out. They're going to slow down even more, and he is going to be up in this battle as he is running a 1/10 of a second faster than our leader. He's got a long ways to go to the lead. He might need a caution to help him out, but who knows? They might give it to him here as the laps are winding down as we are less than 10 laps to go. Race for second starting to heat up. Back to second as Robert's trying to work lane, and Matthew Sprague is there in that number 10. He's going to send it to the bottom. Can he get a twofer? No, he can't get a twofer. He tried it as the 64 gets into the wall. Oh, Matthew's going to go to second. What a move as they get together. Oh, the 22 lane and the 64 get around. That is going to be a caution flag. Oh, man. They got the 78 of Michael. I don't know how bad his damage is as he came flying in there. Doesn't look like he's too bad. Wow, that was wild. What a race there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what exactly happened. So the 22 got up into the wall. Here comes the 74 or 64. He gets into the 22. 22 gets in the 10. Then they get together again. Oh, just a series of mistakes there. Get these guys caught up. And that 22 looking junk. And man, what a shame. The 64 of Jordan, or not Jordan, of Robert toes. That sucks. He was putting on one hell of a race, and he was going to take second. I think second was going to get taken from him, but man, what a race we had going on there. So David is going to be starting this one wondering what Matthew Sprague has, because Matthew was definitely quicker.
I'm sorry.
Matthew was definitely quicker there. As you hear some apologies going on for some mistakes that happened.
No, I knew we were pretty far behind the field, so I was getting with it so we could catch up, and then all of a sudden I saw him at the same time I ran into his panel. I'm sorry.
All good, man. No worries.
Makes you feel better.
Oh,
I did a
man.
complete barrel roll, so now my car's jumped.
There were a lot of cars caught up in that
Yeah,
wreck.
you did. I watched it, man. I went, wow, that wasn't worth it. I thought.
A lot of cars caught up in that wreck as we are about to go green flag, this time by single
my bad.
file
I was looking at my
restart, as we are going to be looking at about 7 laps to go. What a race. Now remember, a lot could happen here as these guys are running down in 3 and 4. As you can hear these guys still talking about this one. But I'll tell you what, this is a good group of guys. They definitely are pretty positive. As you guys can hear over on the radio. These guys are about to start to run as the pace truck pulls off. Green flag is out. What a sloppy start for 3rd place. As Matthew Sprague, we're going to watch this guy. He is definitely looking fast in that number 10. Can he catch our leader? Our leader got a great jump there. As Ken Brown trying to make some moves. Now remember, these tires are cooler. Some of these guys might be a little bit faster right now than
I know
normal.
for a while. When he was
But
going wide open,
if Matthew can keep it within 0.3 of a second where he's at now, he might have an opportunity at this one as we got 5 laps to go. Here comes Matthew in that number 10 machine. He's going to be trying for the lead as he works the high side. He is definitely faster than our leader as he is closing that gap. 4 laps to go. Can Matthew get around our leader, David Walls? Are we going to get a pass for the lead as David has dominated this whole race? Here comes Matthew Sprague down to the inside. He's going to send it in. No defense for David. David's going to try and cross him over coming out of turn 2. Can't quite get underneath him. He's going to send it into turn 3 and 4. They're going to battle it out side by side for the lead. Oh, they get together. They touch. 2 laps to go. David's giving it all he's got on the bottom side. Not a whole lot he can do as Matthew takes the lead as the fastest car of this race. Down into 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by. Matthew Sprague in the lead. David Walls in second. Ken Brown in third. White flag is out. Does David have anything for Matthew? Anything left in the tank? Down the back straightaway one last time. Through 3 and 4. Matthew runs it high up against the wall. David trying to close this as they come out on turn 4. It's Matthew Sprague for the win. David Walls second. Kenneth in third. Justin's going to bring it home fourth. Michael comes home fifth, but I know he was better than that. Got caught up.
Oh, yeah, that's
Robert going to bring it home sixth. Blake gets in seventh. Peter going to bring it home eighth. Lane, I guess that car was too hurt. Bring it home ninth.
well, if that
Man, what a race. What a race for the lead there, guys. That was absolutely
I
awesome.
got a GS, one of those GS 500 Thrustmaster wheels.
As you can hear these guys talking it out. Definitely, I'll tell you what, it's definitely a good group of guys. I didn't hear anybody get salty about any of
I bought
that.
them together. Well,
That was a great race there.
Pedals.
That was definitely a great race there with those guys. Let's see, who's in the Discord? We got Breton in the
I think
Discord.
there's some of them that are going bad, so I end up having to switch it. You know, I don't know.
We saw you. Oh, by the way, you're
What
live.
fan attack do you have?
Breton.
I guess I really don't know. What do you mean?
I guess he's not in here, guys. But we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm gonna take a little bit of break. I'll come back for the 4 p.m. big blocks. But until then, be safe and have a good day.